TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are live, but by the time you see this, we won't be. So just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK, man. Right behind me. It's unnecessary, but it's there just because I don't like introing on the main video. Twitch.com is where you can catch a live stream. Patreon is Monday through Friday. UK TV shows, Premier League highlights, and sometimes movies. This is jolly. 2 Brits try real Thanksgiving. Now, there's multiple forms of Thanksgiving. I don't rock with the meaning behind it, but there's multiple forms. Now, I want to make this clear to you. There is Caucasian Thanksgiving, which is cool. We'll take leftovers from there as well. And there's also Black Thanksgiving, which is something that I'm down for. You understand me? But, you know, green bean casserole be hitting once I finally tried it. It was good. Talk to me.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners.
Alright. This should be interesting.
It's Thanksgiving!
I'm curious to see
Oh,
where
careful with that knife! Show it who's boss. That is delicious. Wow! Oh!
No. I don't want to see coming up.
God! It's enormous! Too early. The turkey.
I don't want to see coming
Bob.
up. Let's just get right into it.
This is...
Can we get right into it? Can we skip the intros, buddy? Oh, okay.
Turkey. Wow. No, I thought the turkey is my mum did at Christmas.
Because I think we've sent him to a nicer place a little too.
And I want to, because this, I feel like this is important because, there's a lot of hoopla about, Sunday dinner is great for the UK. I feel that is amazing. I've tried to make it myself. It was good, but to get the full experience, I would have to go to the UK. But I just don't, somebody told me, Sunday dinner is like Thanksgiving every Sunday. It's not. Please chill. Let's not take it that far. I get it. It's good. Sunday dinner is fabulous. It's good for the family, the camaraderie, it's tradition. But it's not Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
Wow. There's your turkey. Oh my God. It's enormous.
That's actually a baby turkey. Because I think we've sent him to a nicer place a little too early in his life.
It's Thanksgiving. This is an American Thanksgiving dinner, starting with the turkey. Wow. No, I thought the turkey is my mum did at Christmas were massive, but
it looks good. It looks well seasoned. It looks juicy. The outer crust is good. Appearance wise, we stamping that.
That is ginormous.
I actually got you a pumpkin spice latte, Josh.
Okay.
I heard that this is a Thanksgiving tradition for many people before.
Who told you that? No, it is not. And I am deeply offended. Why would you bring this to the table? This is not a tradition. You know what? I can only speak for Black Thanksgiving. I don't know where you got that from. Pumpkin spice latte? That is a
Spending the entire day with their relatives.
Pumpkin spice latte. I don't know. What are you doing? This is not the bear. You don't need to be chugging.
We don't gotta hide the liquor. The liquor is a part of Thanksgiving when you're an adult. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What is that? Is this a thing?
It's an absolute necessity.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. This is how you get through family gatherings.
Bourbon, however you take it, is an absolute necessity before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving.
My least favorite thing to do is to carve the turkey. So I thought, great, here's your fork, there's your knife.
Okay.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
White and dark meat, have at.
Do you know what
Carving a turkey is not for the faint-hearted. It's not easy.
you're doing when it comes to carving
No,
a turkey? I feel
absolutely
like
not.
I trust you
But
somehow.
I'm gonna go for it.
Giant knife.
You were
Okay.
amazing with the pies. I have 100% faith
Oh
in you.
yeah, that was easier. That was definitely easier.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right.
What are you doing? It's your first time. It's okay.
We're jumping in with the turkey first. That is the biggest slice of turkey. You can't have all that as one slice.
Okay.
Wow. Why are you? Well, why are you okay?
That.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Is that good?
That's a giant. That is
Okay,
a giant.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He said the
Slice
skin was good.
turkey breast. He did. He did.
All right.
Skin is
Show it
good.
who's boss.
It's cooked right.
Okay.
Doesn't feel like Ollie is the boss in this situation. Oh, careful, careful with that knife. My goodness.
What? No, I'm just
There you
getting
go.
the
Twist it
neck.
off.
No, it's
Okay.
good.
Okay. I'm just gonna lean back a little bit.
I don't blame you.
Oh. Okay. Just wait. Okay. Careful with the. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay.
There we go.
I didn't need a lot. I got enough already.
Oh god, sorry. I just need a.
Wow.
We do have gravy as well.
Okay. Okay.
Cranberry relish
my gosh.
and gravy. And one of the things you're gonna learn is there's always more. So that's cranberry and brandy with little pearl onions. So just pick what you like and then pour some gravy on it.
Never seen it. Never seen it. This might be something that my culture don't do. It look good though. This right here, like we do cranberry sauce and we do gravy, but I ain't never seen this.
With little pearl onions. So just pick what you like and then pour some gravy on it.
Big bit of skin. Oh my god, that's really juicy. I really want to try the skin.
You're welcome for the immaculate slice of skin that I gave you. Are you thankful?
Put the no, hold on. Put the gravy on it and then put the whatchamacallit on it, the cranberry sauce.
It's delicious. Very salty. Very salty. It's got like a salt.
That's why you gotta put the cranberry sauce. It cuts the salt.
Crust layer, but it's a bit crispy, and it's absolutely delicious. Wow. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh,
This is amazing.
Oh, word of my deads. That's real gravy. There's stuff in it. Stuff is in their chunks. That's real gravy.
right?
That gravy's incredible.
It look good.
You always have turkey with some bread, so we got some pumpkin bread.
That's
And
a whole
then,
loaf of bread.
and then cornbread too. Well, one,
Okay.
a half for each, but you know,
Okay,
take
okay.
what
Okay, cornbread. Yeah, I ain't never seen pumpkin bread. You can keep that. I don't want that.
you need. Try the cornbread with the gravy on it. It's really good.
Okay, now I want to try this cranberry sauce. Let's get the two types of cranberry.
Sir, are you going to have collard greens? Because normally what I do with my cornbread is put the collard greens on top of it so the juices from the greens penetrate into the cornbread and make it a different experience. And that's a different level. When your back is big, you unlock that type of energy. Until then, I guess you might not know about it, but I'll tell you.
Cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. You know I have a bit of a sweet tooth. That's very different than the cranberry sauce you can buy at Tesco's.
Thank you.
course.
Very different. Okay, I guess that was intended.
I'm just gonna keep on.
Wow,
piling
okay,
on.
keep going, keep going.
So
What
this is stuffing. So I make a cornbread stuffing. It's got a little pork in it.
Cornbread stuffing. Oh, yeah. Stuffing and dressing is two different things. I understand y'all got dressing, but this is stuffing. You could get them confused if you don't know what you're talking about. But this is stuffing. Like, let them explain. My bad. I'm getting too into it.
Keep going.
So-
You got to remember, Thanksgiving is in about 2 days or something.
This is stuffing. So I make a cornbread stuffing. It's got a little pork in it, fruit, the stock that I made from the first turkey that I roasted.
Okay.
So just give that a go. There's a small portion of that as well.
Oh my god.
I flipping love cornbread.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not a big fan,
I'm
are
a
you?
huge fan of cornbread.
Cornbread. You can't really get it in the UK.
I mean, I must say, this, it looks like maybe there's raisins going on here.
In the pumpkin bread, there is cranberries and raisins and walnuts.
Okay, okay.
And then the cornbread they're trying, because this is more of a southern cornbread. Every region has their own types of cornbread. This is more like cake. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, all cornbread is not created equally. It's a lot of difference.
Very crumbly. Well, no, I want the whole thing. You didn't take my cornbread.
Right.
You can have that now. You put your grubby fingers on
Okay,
it.
all right. Well, now I've touched that.
It's simultaneously like very crumbly as if it's dry, but it's really moist. Like buttery? Is that buttery? So good.
There's a lot. There's butter, there's cream, there's a lot of fat in that, which is what makes it nice. And
Cake.
Oh, it's delicious.
Put some icing on that. That's cake. Right? You call that cake, I like it. You call that bread, I don't.
That's the difference. Like, a lot of people don't put cream or butter inside the batter of their cornbread, but I learned that this past weekend, that if you do that, it hit a little bit different.
Like it.
there you go.
Yeah. That bread there, Josh, it's not a looker, you know? It looks like something a peasant would eat in the 1600s. You know? Just like thrown out of a king's carriage as he goes past. Okay. And you're there just like digging up mud. I don't know what a peasant
Please,
do.
sir, can I have some more?
They do look nasty. I'm not partaking in that. Pumpkin bread, like what is going on? Pumpkin spice lattes at the dinner table and pumpkin bread, like that is too much for me.
Please, sir, I want some more.
The size of this bread.
Okay. You want a big slice?
No, definitely not.
Oh, wow, look at that. I'm going to take the big slice.
You take the big slice and then...
Heck yes.
Is Thanksgiving as chaotic as this?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
It's a chaotic meal.
It's just a lot of eating, a lot of storytelling. Everybody reminisces.
The only thing that they're doing wrong is they're serving you one by one. It's not wrong, but I get it. It's for show purposes. But all the stuff got to be on the plate. Like, you got to go through an assembly line of food. Put this. Some people don't like when they food touch. Me, I want all my food touching. Because at the end of the day, it's going to the same place and out of the same place. You know what I'm saying? But like when it touch, the flavors mix, you get like new taste buds unlocked.
Favorite holiday of the year, because more so than Christmas, because there's no distraction from just the family being together. It's just great family interaction.
Yeah. Jesus isn't getting up in there, trying to take all the attention.
That's you.
As usual.
I'm not going anywhere.
As usual.
I'm gonna let all just die on that hill. This is so moist, full of.
I'm lost at the whole statement. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what. Just goodness.
That's the best.
Absolutely incredible.
I haven't eaten any of it.
There's a lot of raisins
for
in
fear
there.
of the raisins.
A lot of raisins in there, and I love a good raisin.
Oh, you're right. It's kind of
Very
almost
moist.
squidgy. Yeah.
I want it with some cranberry sauce. Is that crazy? That feels maybe crazy. There's already cranberries in it. No, it's good. It's really good.
He got the right idea going on. You hear what I said earlier? Like mixing the food and making new stuff and unlocking. He knows, like he might be an American in his past life. He know what he's doing.
Wow.
There's a lot of spice. There's a lot of clove.
really
there's
is.
cinnamon. There's
Yeah.
nutmeg. Yeah, there's everything in there. It's
There's
really
so much more flavour than in a classic British roast. I mean, maybe that's obvious just from looking at it, but there's so much more going on.
You're stretching the...
Say that one more time, bro. Say it one more time.
It's
There's
really
so much more flavour than in a classic British roast. I mean, maybe that's obvious.
It's just so much more flavor than in a classic British roast, which is designated for Sundays. I mean, I try to be trying to, unless you've ever had Thanksgiving or been to an American house on Thanksgiving or have an American affiliate that you mess with in the UK and they make Thanksgiving dinner, like, you would not know. But it's okay.
Obvious just from looking at it, but there's so much more going on.
You're stretching the definition of bread here. It's like in a category of its own. I mean, I wouldn't want a BLT with that, right?
No, no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
But leftover sandwiches, because that's what you got to think of. The next day, you take this bread, you slice it, you toast it on the grill each side, slather it with some mayonnaise, and then put whatever leftovers you got of turkey, sauce.
Let me stop you there, sir. Mayonnaise, that's a little bit wild. I would slather it with gravy. Mayonnaise, you taking it and you taking it somewhere that's past me.
In there and let's eat that. That's
Pumpkin bread
that's
turkey
good.
sandwich.
I think Thanksgiving it's at the wrong time of year though.
What do you mean?
It's harvest.
No,
It's
because
perfect because we need something in between.
you know what we need? We need a February holiday.
February is late.
February is
late.
it is so grim. There's nothing to look forward to in February.
You single? You ain't got no girl. I look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in a relationship, of course, or I got somebody to get something for Valentine's Day. That's it. I'm good though. We don't need nothing else.
Well, there's also in the UK.
They try
like, you
with
don't-
Valentine's Day.
You don't see the sun.
but then you always, I don't know, you always get it wrong, and then you're in the doghouse.
Oh wow.
You can't get it wrong. You can't get Valentine's Day wrong. It's the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying?
You know, oh, I don't want to celebrate it. But okay, well then let's not celebrate it. You know.
That's. See, he's more hip to stuff. I think he's just doing this for comedy. Ain't no way you let your girl tell you, oh no, let's not celebrate Valentine's Day, and you actually don't do anything. Like, that's a trick question. I mean, that's trickery. It's not good for you or anything that you plan afterwards, because it's not gonna happen.
These are a little warm, so be careful.
What's this?
Not to touch the sides.
What is that?
That's we're starting sides because you're just taking forever to
We're
get to
taking so long.
to get to the pumpkin mac and cheese. So
What's up with all the pumpkin stuff? Pumpkin mac and cheese? What about just regular baked mac and cheese with 7 different cheeses and a good noodle, and some nice... What is pumpkin mac and cheese? Please, guys, please. Next, y'all gotta go to a Black Thanksgiving. This is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would partake in this. The amount of leftovers that I would take would be suitable. But at the end of the day, I'm getting a little... I'm almost mad. You're almost pissing me off, chef. Pumpkin this, pumpkin that. What are we doing? I don't even like pumpkin like that. Pumpkin mac and cheese? Now you disgracing my mac and cheese with pumpkin? What is you on?
starting in on some smaller sides.
Pumpkin mac and cheese.
Okay.
It's not that small, is it?
All right. All right.
That looks like a whole main course. Oh wow, I'm getting more and more thankful as the meal goes on. Is that the point of it?
Yeah.
Just plow you with so much food and pumpkin spice goodness that you have to be thankful.
Here, I'm helping. I'm just gonna serve.
Oh my gosh,
So
what is
this is sprouts. So this is sprouts with toasted walnuts.
Oh.
And a little bit of gravy.
Those are Brussels
What is it?
sprouts.
Yeah.
Wow. Those do not look like
And your
Brussels
Play-Doh.
sprouts.
Them look good as hell. That look good. I ain't even. Now we could do this, but putting pumpkin in my mac and cheese is a step in a direction that I don't want to go. I don't care if it's good or not. You see Jolly and them, they ain't bite it yet.
Yeah, okay, they're in there, hidden in all the...
So I'm not a huge... Oh, there you go. There's an extra one. You jumped on.
Lovely.
I'm not a huge vegetable fan myself.
Okay.
Okay.
So I like, when I was growing up and all the stuff we have always has sauces on it because it's kind of to mask the veg.
Yeah, excellent.
So this is one of them. So it's
Big fan of that.
it's got a sweetened vinaigrette that's made with sorghum. And it's got toasted walnuts in it, and then I just really burn and crisp up the outside of the Brussels sprouts. So the outside's crispy and the inside's nice and gushy.
Wow. We used to serve ourselves at Christmas all the food, and then me and my cousins, we'd try and eat the Brussels sprouts as quickly as possible so we didn't have to say thank you to God for them.
Before grace.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, you trying to dodge God for the Brussels sprouts is tough.
Before grace. So we just
That's
gobbled them down.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
They look good. That look
Oh,
good.
exactly.
The best way to have Brussels sprouts.
I'll give them that. That did look good. I ain't never had Brussels sprouts like that, but I wouldn't mind trying it like that.
I believe thank God for those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the texture's
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Pumpkin mac and cheese. We're really embracing the sort of season here.
Whoa.
This is thick.
Oh my
Chunky.
gosh, look at that.
Can you see this? Can you see
that.
Okay, you're not supposed to eat all of that at once.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, that is beautiful.
For some reason, I just don't believe you. I don't believe nan one of y'all that was good. It looked decent, but like the pumpkin is throwing me off.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's really, really.
You know what? The pumpkin texture, it just slips in there.
What do you mean, the pumpkin texture?
You know?
Yeah.
It just slips in. And it fits. Because pumpkin texture is a bit strange, but it's not that different from a mac and cheese texture.
It works perfect.
So you can just slide it in there unnoticed.
Okay.
You take a bite, and you're like, there's something weird about that.
More. This is string beans, so it's a vegetable, but it's coated with a lot of cheese. It's got some chili in it. It has a homemade mushroom soup. So my mom used to make this. And
This is like green bean casserole. Here it go. This is it. This is close to it.
you would use canned mushroom.
I like it though. I like green bean. When I finally found out about it, like that's one of the dishes that was being kept secret that y'all had on the other side, and y'all was keeping that secret. And when I finally had it, I was like, oh, I see what this is about.
Mushroom soup to make this, which is still delicious. But this is a slightly different variation on it, but just it's another way to hide some vegetables.
That looks immaculate. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like chili almost.
I'm taking
say there was
stuff
string
away.
bean?
There's string beans in there. If you dig around the cheese. See, there's one. I had to show you.
Okay.
And chili. It's just getting more and more unhinged. This looks like a failed lasagna. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, look at the string beans coming out.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. There are quite a lot of beans.
There are.
Okay.
Okay. How have you made these string beans taste good?
See?
I don't like beans normally
told
like this. But these are really good. Creamy, which I guess is the mushroom soup.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so much going on.
And again, everything's extremely healthy if you take out the butter.
In some cases, the maple syrup. Yeah, okay.
This is a vegetable that we didn't put sugar in, but I put some meat in it to make it better. So this is a
Greens. These are greens. You surprised me, Chef, but I knew you wasn't gonna let that slide. This Thanksgiving. If it ain't no greens, don't invite me.
smoked ham hock with collard greens. And that is one of my favorite things. So you can have this with a little bit of the cornbread, and you can...
Oh my gosh, Chef, you really cutting up with the cornbread. You just put them on. Where is this? What restaurant is this?
Making a whole meal out of that. That's like a great lunch.
We've had collard
You're gonna be gassy, but you're gonna be all right.
greens a couple of times.
Yeah.
I haven't always loved it.
No.
I'm a little confused as to
It's a bit different though. Sometimes you gotta put mustard greens. You gotta mix them with your collard greens. Like collard greens are a little earthy. Like they really taste like a leaf if they not. Even if they cook properly, collard greens is a little more tender. Not collard, mustard greens. It's a little more palatable for people that are not used to collards. You know what I'm saying?
what collard greens are they? Smart casual greens? What are they?
Back home we'd have them. So when I grew up, we'd have some mustard greens. So they're super bitter. So you
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? I told you. Y'all be thinking I be just talking. This a chef.
Yeah, we've
down.
had them and they've been bitter.
Yeah, so you cook them down. Try these and see if...
We cook them down. A lot of onion, a lot of like turkey, whatever you choose to put in there for flavor. You gotta really cook them, and they gotta be clean. I don't need everybody greens now.
Smoked ham hock. That's not bitter at all. I have no idea how that works. That's good.
You know, I'm
Give
feeling
them some hot sauce, chef. Give them some hot sauce.
the lack of sugar and butter.
There you go.
I am. I am.
Yeah.
I think if you added
different.
sugar and butter to that, maybe maple syrup, probably be better.
It would be even better.
Out of your goddamn mind. First of all, you done took it somewhere that I'm not going with you. Don't you ever put that in greens. If anybody from the UK is watching, don't do that. Don't listen to that, man. Put maple syrup in it. What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
maybe,
you probably
maybe.
would.
But that is, I mean, do you remember the first time we had it? I think they were
It would not.
cooked with lemon.
Yeah, they were very.
And they were so sour.
But it's good that you said you were missing.
Yeah, oh, really? Okay.
So this
Sweet potatoes. Is this the sweet potatoes, candy yams?
is corn. This is what
my
I've
gosh,
done to
this
corn.
is
So it's corn with ricotta cheese and cheddar cheese, and it's baked like a little souffle.
I'm sorry?
As in sweet corn.
It's sweet corn.
So cheesy corn baked as a
Cheesy
souffle.
ricotta corn. Look at that. And it's got fresh basil. Honest to goodness, this is my one of. Oh, I keep saying this is my favorite. I'm a pig at Thanksgiving.
I mean, I feel like that's sort of the point.
I ain't never seen that. Sweet corn. What?
Oh my gosh, wow. That is decadent. So much cheese. Oh wow, I don't really have any reference point for that. It's delicious.
It's kind of like a cheesy omelette if you replace all of the egg with cheese. So it's just
Nah, that look bussin'. I ain't even gonna hold you. That looks amazing.
just cheese.
A bit of corn, there's corn in there. Yeah.
This is making me think about what I'm going to cook for Christmas dinner for my family.
Yeah, I mean, this is. We don't really get that adventurous with Christmas dinner normally. Or at least like the average pub you go to for Christmas dinner. They'll serve you the same ingredients every single year, every time.
Well, the thing is, we're still at an age where our parents are still alive. They've established the Christmas traditions, and so they're doing what they've always done.
Yeah.
But that won't always be the case. At some point, we're going to have to start establishing traditions.
It's true.
I mean, this is good. This is good background research.
Just introduce some of this
Yeah.
stuff.
So this is, and I have to say, a small sampling of a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, because there usually are more sides. I mean, everybody's going to say, I'm sure.
The sides are the main dish at Thanksgiving. Turkey, cool, whatever. Normally people save the ham for Christmas, but turkey is, we're gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? But like, we really came for the sides. Put your best side out, and we're gonna see what it do. This looks good though.
Oh, you didn't have this, you didn't have that, because it's true. There's a wide selection of great stuff.
So obviously America's much bigger.
You didn't have candy yams, deviled eggs. We used to eat lasagna also at Christmas. I mean, not the Christmas, Thanksgiving. Where are the desserts?
Than the UK. And
Dessert is you know what I'm saying? It's needed also.
suppose even within the UK, if you go like up north and different areas, people will have slightly different things at Christmas, right?
Yeah.
I get the impression in America, it's much bigger, more culturally diverse. Presumably, not everyone's having exactly the same thing at Thanksgiving.
Not everybody's having exactly the same thing. Like my family, my mom was from Cuba. We would have black beans and rice with all of this as well. So that's exactly what I was
Just
saying. Is this
extra on the
is
side.
a pretty big sampling, but every family.
You still got your basic pillars though, but then you can and put your own little cultural experiences in there as well.
Has their own cultural reference points, or they have.
See what I'm saying? Look how educated I am on the subject of Thanksgiving. This is like one of my favorite times to eat. I wouldn't even call it a holiday. It's just one of my favorite times to eat.
Specific to the region, because this is very, I think, very southern skewed, what you're having.
This is your family's
where I grew up, yeah.
version.
Yeah, you got a good representation of Thanksgiving because this particular chef is southern. So like you locked in a little bit. He doing a lot of stuff I ain't never seen, but he is doing some crazy stuff. Like with that mac and cheese, I don't believe in it. Don't even make it and ask me to try it.
Brief break. This is when you would go check to see what time the games were starting, and then dessert comes out.
Normally, like at this point in a meal, I like have a distinct, clear impression in my mind of like what my favorite thing was. It's very hard to do that with this because everything is so new.
Y'all gotta make a real plate though. Like put everything on one plate so the flavors mix.
So much amazing new flavors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It feels like the first time we went and tried Southern fried chicken for the first time, and they just threw like all these new flavors at.
See how everything is on one plate though? You know what I'm saying? You get the chicken, you dip it in the mac and cheese, you put the greens on the cornbread or anything like that. This cornbread looks dry, but you get what I'm saying.
You, and it's just overwhelming. You're like, what?
It's just so interesting that there's like this whole holiday that has all these different traditions. We think of ourselves as quite similar to America. You know, we speak the same language. We have a lot in common. We used to own them. We burned down the White House.
Okay, I'm just disowning it. What I was not like.
It's a historical fact. Okay. We burnt down the White House. We did.
Oh, okay, well, you may have noticed we have our own Jolly t-shirts now. The link in the description.
You'll be very thankful you did.
Yeah.
Nice.
very
This t-shirt do look nice though. It look thick, like it look like a good material. Here you go.
thankful.
Oh
Wow.
my
Okay, so we
God.
had sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, and pecan pie last time.
Last time, that's true. And those are a lot of traditional, classic Thanksgiving pies.
Yeah.
And you now have coconut custard, and that is buttermilk pie, which, interesting
I've never had either or. Very interesting though.
enough, is a recipe specifically from the great-grandmother of one of your viewers.
What? Sorry? So one of the Jolly viewers?
Yeah, one of the
Beans
viewers,
sent
and we've been
in a
chatting,
recipe.
a lot of them, they've been great, and we've been having a lot of conversations.
That's so sweet.
And this is from the last Jolly video. People
That
have
was from the
reached
last
out to
Jolly.
you.
Yeah, have
That's
reached out
amazing.
and shared some stories, which has been fantastic. So I'm always happy.
The first 3 they showed was right on what I'm talking about, like that sweet potato pie, but I wouldn't put all that white stuff on it. What is that? Whipped cream it was? This is supposed to be the sweet potato pie? We can do without this white stuff.
So one of the Jolly viewers?
Yeah,
Sweet.
And this is from the last Jolly video. People
That
have
was from
reached
the last
out to
Jolly.
you.
Yeah, have
That's
reached out
amazing.
and shared some stories, which has been fantastic. So I'm always happy to hear about family recipes, and that one should be really delicious. And your favorite sweet potato pie.
Okay. 'Cause this is a
Hey, at least they like sweet potato pie. That's my favorite thing. Sweet potato pie, 100% my favorite dish.
Thanksgiving must-have. I mean, that's such a
But without the whipped cream, I'm good without that. I don't need. It's already like a lot. So
showstopper pie, isn't it? Look how good that looks. Do you want to start with the Milky Boy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Very soft texture. Oh, wow. It almost looks like it's literally just melted butter in there.
custard pie.
Wow. Wow.
That is.
Yeah. That is
Oh my
so
God, it's
creamy.
so good.
So buttery.
It's so good.
So sweet.
It's like
I trust his judgment. This guy, this one right here. I don't know their names, but I trust him. So if he says it's good, it's probably good, and he agrees. So
a pre-evolved cheesecake. You know.
Interesting.
You know, like the milk hasn't quite made it to cheese yet.
Okay. Unchurned. Just like
unchurned.
deconstructed.
you know what it reminds me of? It kind of looks like a tres leche. Yeah, y'all look it up, man. It's like a Mexican cake or Latin cake or something like tres leche. It kind of favors it, but it looks more custardy though.
Yeah, it's earlier in the evolutionary process.
Yeah. Oh. You should try that. Do you know what I mean?
It reminds me of like, you know, you make a cake
Yeah.
and then you lick the bowl out.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Like cake batter.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a classic Southern pie because you always have buttermilk. I grew up having buttermilk in the mornings, and I used to not like it so much, and now I really do like it. It's just nice, sour, and good for your gut. So look, again,
There you go.
health benefit.
Oh, buttermilk is health. That makes sense actually.
Healthy.
The gut biome is not going to maintain itself.
Exactly.
Than a Yakult.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Take this over a Yakult any day.
100%. Could you make a Yakult pie? All right.
Wow, that is so good.
I know. I've literally had to stop myself.
Forcing myself to not finish that. Next up.
This is coconut custard. Okay.
Coconut. I'm a fan of coconut. So let's see how this.
Wow, you can see the sort of shredded coconut.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like coconut, though. I just figured out that Bounty bars in the UK are unliked. I thought y'all loved them. I like them.
Yes, mate.
Cheers. It's like that one.
But with loads of coconut
Loads of coconut.
and custard. The aftertaste is all custard.
I love that.
The initial taste is all coconut.
You know what? It's a genius move putting custard inside a pie. Because normally you put custard on top. But you're saving yourself all of the effort of pouring the custard on.
Can I just say, David, all of your pies, incredible crust. The crust is top notch. Best pie crusts I've ever tasted. Without even any of the fillings in them.
Oh!
Look at that!
Congratulations to me on that slice, by the way.
Bloody brilliant, mate.
Wow.
Is this crazy? I really want to do this with my hands.
I'm already knowing. It looks.
Wow. Wow, David. Oh, I feel like that's even better than last time.
I could do without all this. What is this? Whipped?
Yeah.
Now, I feel like I've heard about people having this as one of the sides, as a part of the main course.
Since we were having the pie, but yes, you would have sweet potatoes in all kinds of different fashions. You can even have them mashed.
So you could have it as dessert if you want. You could have it as
both.
main.
Why limit yourself?
Okay, amazing. Amazing. America, the land of the free. This is liberty, right?
I have it as a dish and a side. I ain't playing with them. I mean, not a dish, a dessert and a side.
Yeah, that is. Freedom to just take a giant pie and stick an enormous meringue on it and eat it with your hands.
And at what point in the
that's
meal
meringue?
do you go around and say what you're thankful for?
Is that a thing that people actually do, or is that just in the movie?
Everybody's different. Some people, say.
People do that? Oh my god. So I gotta get mentally ready. Alright. Fair enough.
Say grace beforehand. We didn't. We just ate.
Okay.
Well, my family, we just thought about what we were thankful for as we were feasting.
Okay, yeah. It was usually the food.
Just got straight into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am very, very thankful to you, David, for not only feeding us just incredible food, but I feel like giving us a genuine cultural experience that we wouldn't be able to otherwise have.
Thank you. I'm glad to do it.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you too, David. I don't want that to. Obviously, he's.
Just off looks, I rate this about a 7 out of a 10. It's about a 7 out of a 10. I can't taste nothing, but off looks and what was there was like maybe like 6.8, 7 out of a 10.
He started with that, so it feels a bit lame if I'm just going to repeat it. Yeah. But same.
Ditto.
I'm also thankful for all of our viewers.
Hey, very good. Because without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Oh, you're also same?
Well, I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was implied in my thankfulness because it wouldn't be possible without them.
All right.
For us to be
so
here.
we're both thankful for the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in all, I'm glad that they got to experience it, and I hope more UK-born nationalists or whatever naturals. I hope more people from the UK get to experience this.